Hi, this is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium. I want to talk with you for a few minutes today about our vibration, what it is, why it's important to know a little bit or a lot about this, and how this applies to our daily life and living our best life. So, Dr. David R. Hawkins had developed this really kind of neat calibration scale. It's really based on our consciousness. And the way that I explain this in my own words is we, as a whole human being and a soul, right? We're a soul living in a human body. Our total makeup of what we are consists of, again, our soul, our body, and our energy field. Now, our vibration is the vibration of our soul. And so basically, we could pretty much say that we have a baseline vibration as well as a little bit of fluctuation, or even a lot of fluctuation in that based on our daily life. Now, some people would say, and this comes up in different religions, and even for people who maybe aren't particularly religious, but just that what we're working on is enlightenment, we might say. And it's one way of looking at, well, how close are we to enlightenment? So long story short, we would say that our vibration is a way to measure that. Now, basically, it's another way of describing vibration is that it's this rhythm or this pattern. Now, how do you measure it? Well, there are different ways. I will say it's not that I know of measured physically, but there are ways to gauge it. Now, certain emotions have a certain place on the scale. And it's from 0 to 1,000, 1,000 being enlightenment. Most of us are well above a 0. So that's good. The reason this matters is that if we can understand that when we are in a state of love, acceptance, joy, peace, compassion, and understanding, those emotions generally calibrate at a much higher vibration than being in a state, let's say, of fear, anger, resentment, greed, jealousy. Now, part of the human condition is that we are on a duality planet. So we are living in usually a state of many of those swirling around through our system, and that is totally okay. That's actually part of our journey. It's the journey, right? Not just the destination. If enlightenment is the destination, the journey is being a spirit in a human body which has an ego. Fear, resentment, jealousy, anger, resentment, all those things come from the ego. So that's our constant challenge, is to live as a creature that is designed to experience emotions and behaviors. Which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Hard to say. But those more, we might say, more negative or just low vibration aspects to ourselves. And the key for most of us is not to just throw it all out with the trash. In other words, yes, we want to work towards a more consistent state of, depends on where you are in the scale, but we're going to say more of a loving, accepting, joyous state. That is in fact the goal. And why is that the goal? Well, we live a happier, healthier life. We have more to give others. Our planet as a whole will be more joyous, more peaceful, and a better, happier, more productive planet, we might say. Now, to get there isn't to just say, well, hey, now I know about this, I'm just going to flip this light switch. Now that I know about this vibration, this calibration scale, I'm just not going to get angry anymore. Well, there's a little more to it than that. There are many, many techniques, which in fact we will be addressing at a Raising Your Vibration workshop coming up in the near future. A couple of them really quickly are regular meditation. That meditation helps us connect with our deeper self, our core self. That's one way to work towards being in a more consistent state of peace, calm, that sort of thing. Another aspect of this is to accept the flow of those, yes, we might say lower vibration emotions. Why? If we accept them and allow them to resonate through our system, we can in fact release them. And that is part of being in this state of being a spirit in a human body, is to understand that no matter how peaceful and centered we are, there are just going to be times we're going to get angry in traffic or scared, worried about ourselves and or someone else. So letting those emotions flow. So we've got 3 ways we can work through this process with our up and down vibration, and the better we work with our up and down vibration, the better we get our baseline vibration nice and high. Meditation, allowing our emotions to flow. And the third way is acts of service to ourselves and for others. In other words, we can either set a daily or weekly list of what loving thing or things am I doing for myself and for others. I'll just give you a quick couple before we wrap up for my own list. Every day, what I do for myself out of self-love, well, it's kind of a long list actually, and that is vibration raising, by the way. Self-love allows us to be selfless. My list is I exercise every day, I meditate, I once a week indulge in a relaxing bubble bath. So those are some things that I do. Some things I do for others is the weather's been really nice. I'm trying to regularly bring my children to their favorite park, the Crossings of Colony, because they get into such a state of love and joy and imaginative play, and I like to do that for them at least once a week. So I hope this video is interesting and helpful to you about our vibration and why raising our vibration is an excellent goal. If you have any questions, please do post them. I'd love to see a lively discussion here, and I wish you a beautifully blessed day.